The evolution of credible gospel artists in the world is one to reckon with. As seed time and harvest never cease, so is the trend of gospel artists in the world history.
I never thought that I would be doing this because people told me what I could not do. They didn't tell me who I was. They never told me what I could accomplish, who I could be. They put the shackles on and the limits on.
My life is a storybook of God's manifestation. I'm a product of my worship. It's not by singing, it's by grace. I'm living in a house I didn't pay 1 naira.
But God used music in order to free me by increments of all the bondage.
Do you know what it means for somebody to finish building a house and give it to you? You know, and sometimes every time I come out of my house, I look around, I ask myself, how old are you?
Never take for granted the ministries that you sit under.
This is iNSIDE on Grand Gospel.
Keep watching Grand Gospel.
My full name is Chris G. Francis. I am from Wamba Local Government in Nasarawa State. Gospel music minister, yeah. Well, actually I was born into a Christian home. And so I grew up. But I wasn't that serious, during that adolescent stage. I was not serious. I like going to church. I'll go to church. I just listen to music. And when they want to preach the sermon, I'll run away. That is how it's been. Until one day, I made up my mind to stick around. Let me see what is happening. So this interesting group of people formed a group in the church, in the band. So they always challenge me. And I was like, okay. I am going to join the group and I'm going to beat them up. That was how I joined the group. But I wasn't a Christian, like a genuine born again, because the things we do that time, adolescent stage, the stubbornness, the this and that, the lies, blah, blah, blah. We did that until one day, nobody preached to me. I was just broken. God touched me himself, in a fellowship. And that was when I got serious with Christ. And I found my base, and that is how it all went. Well, I started music somewhere around 1999. I've been following people around, but the year I went into music officially was 2005. That was the year I released my first project. I am very, very sure that from that time to this moment, I have almost over 50 songs. I have Your Love, a song called Your Love, titled Your Love. I have Zero to Hero. I have Raining on Me. I have My Life. I have Testimony. And I have another song, My Testimony. I have We Bless Your Name. These are some of the songs. Well, mistakes do occur at times during performance. But to me, I normally see it as if you make a mistake, it's only you. Sometimes it's only you. If not, maybe probably you went off key, off note to an extent that everybody will understand. But more of these technical mistakes, it's only you that you will know, and your crew, you will know that there are mistakes. Well, I try my possible best whenever such mistakes occur. I don't panic. And I try to relate with the audience still, for them not to notice that there is any mistakes. People have their mindset in music, but me, what pushed me to do music, it was a divine calling. Secular music is for professionalism and to earn a living, but gospel is a divine calling. So I had the calling, and I hearkened to it, and I went into music. And since then, I've been pushing it. I've been working on it. I didn't go with that intention of I want to make money, I want to be famous, let everybody know me. No. I think if you go with that kind of mindset, then with some of the challenge we do have around, being a minister, You cannot go to studio and say, I want to sing, and they record you free of charge. You have to pay. So it has to do with cash and all that. And, you start something that there are no sponsors, so you're doing it yourself. So you have to keep going. If it was for money making, I think I would have backed up. I would have backed up since. I wouldn't have been doing the music. So it's a divine calling. And I actually yielded myself into that. And since from then, I think that was what kept me going till today. And by the grace of God, I cannot relent because it's a call and it's a task that God has given me to do.
Keep watching Grand Gospel.